Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Halloween, everybody. $20 or more donators get to choose their own deck, ladies and gentlemen. There is no specific price for a reading, okay? It's just the more you donate, the more info you receive and the more questions you get to ask me. Thank you to those who hit the like button on this stream. Thank you guys very much for your support. Even if you don't plan to purchase a reading, just hitting the like button is definitely enough support. Thank you guys very much. Is she doing it again? She just did this one. Smith, no, baby, these are not general. This is readings by donation, my love. These are personal readings. Like if you have a question, okay, you can get an answer done live. Ooh, 130. That's not gonna work. Let me see. My readings are by donation right now. The more you donate, the more questions you get to ask, the more information you receive. Why is this thing coming by 5? That's not gonna work. Let's just hope. Okay, so if her thing is not here by maybe 3 tops. I'm gonna have to go to like Walmart or Target or something. $20 or more donations, my love, once again get to choose the deck that they want, put their energy into the deck that they want for their reading. There is no specific price. The more you donate, the more you get to ask, and the more questions or the more detail you receive. Happy Halloween, everyone. hope Eli comes in on this chat. Where is Deb? Well, not Deborah. What's her name? What is her name? What is her name? That sent. Go look at my orders. DeCarla. Yes, DeCarla. Let me message her. Selena. Selena. Yep, I just received yours. What is your deck of choice? What is your deck of choice? How do you spell it, Selena? S-A, I think. It's S-E. Alright. Happy Halloween, my loves. To those who are just coming in, $20 or more donators get to choose which deck they want to put their energy into. There is no specific price. Once again, for a reading, it is by donation for a reason. It's just the more you donate, the more questions you get to ask me and the more detail you shall receive. Okay, very, very simple. Everything is in the white bubble at the top of the chat. All the payment options. I do not take a super chat. It's the only payment I'm not taking. Okay, I do not do Cash App. I do not do Venmo. You can send by Chime if you have Chime banking. You can send by PayPal or Apple Pay. Okay. Choose your deck of choice, Selena. Either Temperance, Page of Wands, Four of Wands. Hold on, y'all. Remember, y'all, the amount of information and detail that you're going to receive, the amount of questions you get to ask, depend on what you donate. Okay. My Lasha, I'm going to go ahead and add you to the list. I will only call you twice, okay? If I have to call more than twice, I am going to move on to the next person, and you will have to wait until they are done for you to receive your answer. When you send your money, please make sure you are present and ready to submit your question. Welcome back, my Lasha. Welcome back. Long time no talk. Okay, you probably were lagging. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and choose the deck that you want. Selena, either Temperance, Page of Wands, or Four of Wands. Choose whichever deck you resonate with here. Y'all, this, when you send 20 or more, you choose your own deck, but you will need to be the one to choose it. Okay, that's the whole point of this. I'm not going to choose it for you. Some people say, oh, you choose it. It's not my reading. Okay, it's your reading, guys. So please choose your deck. Feel empowered by choosing your deck, okay? My Lasha, you can also choose the deck that you want. Temperance, Page of Wands, Four of Wands. Both of you ladies can type your question. Okay. Which deck will you choose, my Lasha? Okay, so you both want number 2. All right, cool. All right. So go ahead with your question, Selena, and then my Lasha, go ahead with your question. Happy Halloween, y'all. Please remember, $20 or more get to choose your own deck here. There is no specific amount. The more you donate, the more question and detail you receive, and you get to ask me. Please come with a specific question. I do not do open-ended general. Just give me general, because general could be anything. General could be what, you know, it could be really anything, literally. Okay, so please ask specific questions. All right, Selena wants to know, will her finances improve before this year is over? Considering, I mean, we only really have about 8 more weeks before 2025 is over. Tomorrow is November 1st. Ooh, hold on. Will Selena's finances improve before this year is over? Will Selena's finances improve before this year is over? Selena's finances. We got the Six of Swords. The Ten of Swords, okay. Will Selena's finances improve before the year is over? Selena's finances. Ooh. You got the King of Pentacles. I do feel like you, within the energy, you are going to be on the path towards financial improvement, okay? I do see that. Now, this is not suggesting that it's going to be like, you're going to be rolling in dough by the end of the year within the next 8 weeks. But it is suggesting that you are definitely headed down that path. What's your sign, by the way? The Six of Swords is a card of improvement, but it's not overnight, okay? it still will take a little bit more time to see full progress. But you are on your way there for sure. Especially with the Ten of Swords, you are on your way there. That is something, a cycle that's going to be getting put behind you. I feel you're going to be most abundant. You're going to be most abundant, to be honest with you. I'm kind of picking up more June. I know that sounds like a far away time frame, but I feel like your season of abundance for sure is like heading towards like Taurus season, Gemini season. Okay, maybe closer to your season. Okay, is when, because I'm getting the number 6, and that's June. What is okay? Well, we're already November basically. Yeah, it could be by May. I would say late April, May, up to May, could be when you're most abundant. Okay. And I also feel like with the King of Pentacles and the Empress, something is, it's kind of saying that you're not going to be doing this alone. I feel like somebody may come into your life between now and that time that will help you to be more abundant. Okay. I feel like this is a partner, and this person makes good money. So I feel like you're going to thrive with somebody in particular here between now and May. Okay. This person may be like financially supportive of you as well and stuff like that. So it feels like there is also some kind of like help in a way, or support, okay, from whoever this person is. Clarify the 6 of Pentacles. You see how you have 2 6s? The number 6 keeps coming out. So that's either June or 6 months from now, okay, which is May. King of Pentacles is Taurus. My Lasha, please go ahead and type your question, guys. When I ask you to type your question, please type it. Please do not, wait around. That way we can keep things moving, keep things flowing, all right? But yeah, I feel like, okay, the 4 of Wands just flew the hell out. So yeah, expect, more stability in your finances, and your highest growth to come within like 6 months from now, okay? This is when you would feel most successful with the 6 of Wands. 4 of Wands is a card of stability for sure. But again, as a woman, I mean, I do feel like I'm seeing somebody here with you that can contribute to your financial stability and support here, okay? So, and then you have the Star. We have Taurus twice. So, this person could be a Taurus. I do also have a Libra and Aquarius. Okay. But no matter what their sign is, they may have like a Taurus placement, whether it's Moon or Venus, okay, or even Jupiter or some shit like that. So the Star, that's a card of hope. That's a card of optimism, success. It's telling you to trust your path here. Trust, that things are definitely going to get better and improve for you. The number 6 is important, okay? I don't think it's 6 weeks from now, but I do think it's more so like heading into Taurus season or your season, Gemini season, okay? But there is somebody that you will be most abundant with as well. I may contribute to that. Somebody sent hold on, somebody sent something for What? Somebody sent money on Cash, Apple Cash. Is she interested? My name is, interesting. Annie. I don't think I got let's see. I think my Lasha may have exited the live, or she's lagging. I think I might need to put some clothes on this because I don't want YouTube to act up. Little stuff like that. Put the pants on, put the bed. Okay, because she's covered up. But you never know, so. What happened to my lashes? My iPad's about to die. positive meaning. Invitation hasn't happened. My Lasha. My Lasha just fell off the face of the earth. You sent a donation. Nope, they will just literally take it right out. You wouldn't have no choice. Okay, I got something for you. Mm, got something for you. Hello, 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 hello. Guys, please remember $20 or more donators get to choose their deck. Okay? The more you donate, the more questions and information you get to ask. Okay? Thank you guys very, very, very much. I'm still here. I'm just going to mute myself until I have a request coming in. My Lasha sent money, but I have not heard from her. My Lasha, if you are still here, my love, please send type your question and choose the deck that you want, my dear. Hi, Missy. How are you? Happy Friday, boo. Happy Halloween, everyone. Melissa, I see you sent money. Melissa, that's you. Welcome back once again. Didn't I just read for you? Let me see. No. Thought I did. I don't know what happened to Melissa. Sorry, Mylasha. She sent money and disappeared. So I don't know. All right, my love, go ahead and choose which deck you want for your reading. Can we do the first one? Okay. Is this Melissa the Gemini? Go ahead with your question. Are you the same one the other day? I think you told me, like, you were dealing with a Scorpio. Like, I think you said you reached out to him. I don't know if that was you or not, because I have a few Melissas. Okay, so that was you. Your question says, I want to know, so I'm in love for November. All right. All right, give me a second. Let me. Love for Melissa. Did he ever text you back? Love for Melissa in September. Love for Melissa Gemini in November. Oh, it's almost September. Oh God. Love for Melissa in November, please. Love for Melissa Martinez in November. So we got the Three of Wands. Love for Melissa in November, please. Love for Melissa in November. All right, so we got the Seven of Cups, the Six of Swords reverse, too many freaks. Oh man, it's a freak palooza. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I feel like you will be like having options and whatnot in November. I don't know if you're on any dating apps or anything like that, but I think you'll have options, but I don't really quite see these options being like, you know, like, what's the word? It's not, these options are not really substantial, okay? But I do feel like you are kind of keeping the door open for him. I do feel that way. Three of Wands and the Knight of Cups is you maybe like expecting some kind of love offer, or at least just expecting some kind of offer, or even like communication from him. Okay, Three of Wands is that energy of you kind of waiting. Queen of Cups, I also feel like is your energy. Seven of Cups and the Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like Queen of Cups, you say you keep dreaming of him, and it makes sense because the Queen of Cups is that energy of, you know, intuition. She's loving, but she's also very dreamy, and sometimes her emotions can blind her to, you know, the truth of a situation or being rational. So I do feel like you're kind of in this energy in November of desiring him and, you know, fantasizing and all these things, especially because we have the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Cups. And I feel like you're trying not to give up. Like, I feel like you still have some kind of hope that he may come back, or he may, you know what I'm saying? But ultimately, I don't know. I do feel like I think I already told you this, but when it comes to him, I feel like, and I think I already told you why he's not. I feel like he's not really that emotionally available or interested in love right now. Like, I think I already told you that. So there is an energetic rejection right now coming from him, okay? So you're waiting on something right now that may or may not come within the energy. So you have the Ace of Pentacles. You want an offer from him. You're keeping yourself kind of like stuck and waiting on him within the energy. Eight of Swords. Okay. Love for and that's the only thing about what people have to understand is that, like, communication can come, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to come on your time or when you want it to. Okay, so he may very well eventually communicate with you, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be when you think he's going to communicate with you. Okay, unless we specifically ask for timing, that would be different, and then we can look into when he's likely to communicate. But again, what I try to tell everyone is, look, tarot is not written in stone. It's not the end all be all. So even if right now it could say, hey, you know, this person's going to reach out. People are people. Their feelings can change. They can decide not to reach out. Okay. Because I can't tell you how many times I personally wanted to reach out to somebody and I really wanted to, but I changed my mind. Like, no, I'm not going to do that. Like, feelings come and go, y'all. So all tarot does is make a prediction based on what the energy is right now. So within the energy right now, is he likely to communicate? No. And the reason is because he's not that interested in love matters right now. He might be emotionally unavailable or something, okay? Like I already told you. Yeah, so I feel like you're kind of like keeping yourself stuck here. You're waiting, especially with the Hangman. I feel like you don't really want to walk away from him because you still have feelings. And it also feels like there's probably a lot that's been unsaid. You feel like there's a sense of like no closure there as well, with the Six of Swords reversed. So it's hard for you to have any peace about it because your emotions are searching for answers to be, you know, at the end of the day, which is understandable. But right now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really feel like I'm getting much action from him. So it may just be you continuing to long for him and desire him, but he's not showing up, okay? Yeah, I feel like things are going to remain the same. You have Death, that is Scorpio. So I feel like, you know, Spirit would prefer you to obviously move forward with your life and even energetically work on releasing him, okay? And keeping yourself open to other opportunities. But, I mean, that is your free will at the end of the day. But just understand that the longer you hold out on someone that's obviously not available and it's showing strongly, is the longer you're going to keep yourself stuck. And, you know, even if you want new love, it may not come because energetically you're holding on to the past. Okay, you're holding on to this person. So with the Hierophant, I feel like that's a card of structure. That's a card of, you know, things remaining the same and not changing it. So I feel like it's going to still be the same to where you're doing all this longing, desiring, and fantasizing, but he's not taking action. Okay. So if you want, and the reason why it's showing this for November is because, again, tarot picks up on your current energy and it makes a prediction based off of that. So if right now you're doing the longing thing, you don't want to let go, you're fantasizing, all this stuff, it's going to reflect that's what's going to happen for you in November, okay? But yeah, so I mean, if you wanted to, Melissa, you could send more or another payment if you want to look into new love for you on what's really going to happen for you, and not just this longing with someone who's emotionally unavailable, okay? Or who you're meant to be with, who you're going to really be dating seriously, okay? But for right now, this is what it's showing for November. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, again, you know, I think the Four of Pentacles is his energy. He's closed off. He's guarded. He's not opening up whatsoever. He's stubborn. He's not changing. Okay. The Five of Wands is also his energy of fighting this connection off and, you know, not being open to it and whatnot. Okay. And it doesn't mean that you've done anything wrong. It just means that he's just not available for it. And that is okay. Sometimes rejection is divine protection. There may be a deeper reason as to why he's rejecting you. And sometimes you don't want to question it. You just want to tell yourself that if this person was for me, and if they are for me, they would have made a move by now. Okay, they would have done something by now, said something at least by now. Okay, so if he's constantly in this state of non-communication, you know, and you're sitting here paying the emotional toll, you know, that's a telltale sign that this person is just not available for you right now, okay? Yeah, he's showing up with this really rigid energy. Yeah, he's showing up as the Emperor girl, the Hierophant, Four of Pentacles. He's really set in his ways, okay? So if he doesn't want love right now and he has hardened himself for whatever reason, he's going to continue to stand on that. The Emperor is not someone who changes or budges, you know, on his convictions at all. He's very stubborn, you know. If he says he doesn't want that, he don't want it. Only he can change his mind. You can't change this Scorpio's mind. Okay, so if he's not interested right now, he's just not interested in it, okay? Yep, so that's what I see right now for you. So it's going to come to the point to where you're going to have to just decide, is this, you know, worth continuing to be longing for some freak who don't even say nothing, you know? You reach out, they don't even say anything. Like, it would be understandable if you reach out to him and he at least confirmed some kind of feelings, you know, he at least talked to you. I could understand why you would have hope and still long. But I mean, if this motherfucker not saying anything, girl, I think you know what to do, okay? You're welcome. Because if anything, it's going to continue to send you into a spiral. You know, living life anxious like that and worried and longing is, I mean, it's not only terrifying, but I would definitely say it's heartbreaking. It's disheartening, okay, for yourself to keep putting yourself through that. All right. And the Two of Swords is like, yes, there is a bit of a denial for you when it comes to him, okay? Bottom, behind that is the Six of Cups. So I feel like you're desiring what you guys once shared, what you guys once had, and you're holding and clinging on to the past, and it may not be that right now in the present, okay? You are very welcome. Once again, Marlasha, if you are here, please let me know. I've been calling on you forever. You sent money. You sent $20, but I haven't heard from you. I see you put your question in PayPal, but I do have some clarifying questions for you before I answer. So, what the hell? Oh my god. Pretty gonna send another donation. I want to know about work. My boss is under investigation. I want to know if he'll leave. Okay. Why is he on the investigation? Is he being a freak too? Let me ask you a question. Do you have any Libra placements? And the reason why I asked is because Libra, literally, their reading today was about a potential boss, a supervisor, somebody who's like very controlling, or just something. I don't know what the hell's wrong with them. But yeah, it talked about some shit like that. Did you want the same deck? Well, do you know your boss's name? Because you might have different bosses or something. But what is their name, first name? I'm not sure what's wrong with that freak, but happy Halloween, everyone. Remember, the more you donate, the more information and questions you get to ask me. $20 or more, you can choose your own donation. I mean, choose your own deck. What the hell am I talking about? Ghost in night, if you give me a chance, Charles. I'm sorry, his name sound like some kind of clown. Charles the Clown, CC. Oh, okay. Let's see. Miss Melissa Martinez wants to know if her boss Charles is going to be leaving the job soon. Melissa Martinez wants to know, will her boss Charles leave the job soon? Okay, girl, we got the Four of Swords first, so that's a good sign. He definitely gonna get, he's gonna be sat down and put for a timeout, honey. Okay? They gonna put him in a timeout. Now, I can't say it's permanent, like they're gonna fire him, okay? The Four of Swords is usually like taking a break, being away for some time, but it's not like a permanent, like you're done, okay? So, unless I see other cards that really show, okay, well, it's over for him, but they may suspend him, or just kind of like, yeah, I don't know how your job operates, but he might just be away for a little bit. Melissa Martinez wants to know, is her boss Charles leaving the job soon? Melissa Martinez wants to know, is her boss Charles leaving the job soon? Queen of Swords. Yeah, I'm seeing he might put up a little bit of like a fight about it, but ultimately they are gonna put this freak in a timeout. Okay. Yeah, they're going to reprimand him for sure with the Queen of Swords. Again, none of this is saying that it's permanent though. He could still kind of come back. This may be like a write-up, a little suspension. Don't do that again. Come back after, you know what I'm saying? But it's not giving me like permanent. Melissa Martinez wants to know if her boss, Charles, is going to be leaving the job soon. Melissa wants to know, is her boss, Charles, going to leave the job soon? Oh. Hold on. The Lovers reverse. He definitely going to separate. They're going to separate him from the job. Yeah, I feel like he may end up taking another opportunity while he's away. So right now he may not be thinking about leaving completely, so that could be why the Four of Swords is there. But I feel like while he's away, he's going to feel like he's going to choose another opportunity here. Because the Lover's reverse would suggest that he's going to feel disassociated with his job, like he's not going to feel aligned with this anymore, and he could end up choosing another path, okay? Which, I mean, ultimately is going to be good for you, right? He may transfer out, because I'm not going to lie, I was seeing the Eight of Wands. He may decide to transfer out. Let's see. Well, Charles, Melissa Martinez wants to know if her boss, Charles, is going to be leaving the job soon. And come back when the freak does leave the job. Okay. So that I can tell you, like, boom, told you. Yeah, see, he's going to be not let go, but I think he's definitely going to face consequences because of his actions. Justice reverse is like karma. Okay, you did this, now this is the action you're going to get. Justice reverse is not good because it suggests that he's definitely going to be held accountable for what he's doing here. Okay. He might be a Libra though. That's Libra card and it sounds similar. But yeah, Seven of Swords, I'm hearing this freak is very like crooked. I don't know. But this is the card of a deception, trying to get away with something, bad behavior, whatever it is. But he's gonna get caught, and they're gonna deal with him. All right. Oh God. Ooh, girl. Clarifying that justice reverse is the Five of Pentacles, okay? So this freak is definitely going to be, he's going to be struggling when he get let go, okay? Not let go, but this is going to be very rough for him. All right? This is going to be very rough. He's going to be on the outside for sure. I'm hearing they're going to put him out. I'm hearing they're going to put that freak outside the building. And they don't give a fuck. Is it cold over there? They don't care how cold it is. I'm hearing he going to be cold as hell. Like, he going to be cold. You see how they got, like, they look like they're kind of cold a little bit, okay? Yeah, that freak is going to get what he deserves, okay? No, I have not, honey. I'm still open. Is it cold over there? Now, when you're fired, I expect to see more like cards that are more extreme, like the Knight of Swords especially, or the King of Swords reverse. Tower, that's kind of more like boom, you're fired. Bye. But this could just be maybe asking him to resign, like, hey, you know, just go ahead and resign. Or it could just be like I said, a separation, like, okay, you're getting written up and you can't come back to work for this amount of time, and no, we're not paying you. Okay. I'm hearing that freak. I'm hearing that freak not gonna get paid. Yeah, I guess that's the word. I haven't worked a job in so long, but yeah, I guess that's the word. They may put him like on a leave or some shit. Yeah. Either way, he gonna get what's coming to him for sure. I mean, you do bad, you get bad. You be an asshole, you get asshole results. You know, you be a terrible person, you get terrible person results. You know, the universe, you might forget, but the universe is always keeping track, and that's just how it is. You do bad, you're gonna get bad. Simple as that. Be a freak, you get freaky results. Simple. That's why I have a scale in my room. You know, that's all about balance. I'm a Libra moon, so I'm all about integrity, balance. What goes around comes around, karma. This is my scale right here. You be a freak, you get freaky results. Okay? You be bad, you get bad. But either way, things need to be balanced. And the universe is going to come and collect that karmic debt from you for being a freak. Okay? Simple as that. And that's why I have these scales in my room, honey. Justice will prevail. I'm dead serious. I stand so strong behind integrity and morals and values. Like, you do bad, you're gonna get bad. Even if you don't think you're getting it, eventually you're gonna pay your karma. Okay. I'm a strong believer in karma. Yeah, please remember, the more you donate, the more information you receive. You're gonna figure it out. I'm telling you, he gonna be on timeout. You gonna see it. Just come back here and confirm it the next time you get a reading. Devion, I just got yours. That's going to be a yes or no answer. Yes, ma'am. Enjoy. Happy Halloween. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Stay freak free. Okay, what question do you have? It has to be a yes or no question. Oh my God, yo. Give me just a second. Devion. All right, my bad. Will we reconcile? Okay, who do you want to know if you'll reconcile with? Can I have their first name, please? No, I know your name, but I'm saying who do you want to know that you're gonna who you want to know if you're reconciled with them? What is that person's name? Oh, okay. All right. Will Devion and Devin reconcile? Will Devion and Devin oh, that car just flew out. Girl, that shit flew on the floor. Hold on. Let me get it. Let me get it. Like, damn. Yes, you will reconcile, okay? My accent always trying to come out. I'm Haitian, but yeah. Every time I talk, like, I want to get, like, damn, let me get my English together. Okay. But yeah, you will reconcile here. And I do see, this person coming at you very quickly, very soon here. Okay. Now, is it a reconciliation that will last? Based on this, no. But you will at least come in contact and talk again. with each other. I'm who every nigga wife is. Thick thigh nightmare. I'm the hoe I'm every nigga type, yeah. You're welcome, honey. Alright. Anybody else? Anybody else want some answers? Are y'all scared to get the answers? Or y'all want to stay in Delulu? Which one is it? Anybody else? City takers. Happy Halloween, everyone. So he might be coming to put his hands on me in depth. I don't know. You know him better than I do. So, is that what he's did before? Has he done that before? Let me see. Where is the card? I mean, I think he's gonna come at you, you know, with a sudden outburst of like feelings, but it does feel a little bit like performative and like love bombing kind of. Like it doesn't feel like he's really coming intentional, okay? That's all I can tell you. You will have to send more, okay? Not Toodles. Toodles is hilarious. So I'm gonna be on here for maybe the next 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna get off, and then I will come back on later, like maybe 6 o'clock. Yeah, like 6-ish. I will be coming back on. Okay, sweetheart. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I appreciate your support for sure.